Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI! Today, we have a choice to make. New to the Final Fantasy series, we can choose one of three paths to take from here. Banon's scenario, Locke's, and Sabin's there. Now, we'll eventually have to do the other two regardless of which one we start with, but I'm going to start with Banon's scenario since, well, it's the quickest to do, and then I'll do Locke's scenario, help him out, and finally see what happened to Sabin there. Now, if you're watching this in the future, like a couple days after I uploaded this, then hopefully I'll have an annotation link that you can use to take you to the episode starting with Sabin's scenario, should you decide to take that option. As of this recording, I haven't made this episode yet, so just wait for it, but I just want to test out how annotation links work and such like that, because I want to use them more extensively in Chrono Cross. So, let's go Banon. We're still on that raft, on the rapids, or river, or wherever we are, heading towards Narshe, to talk to that Esper. I like the sound of running rivers. It's just nice and peaceful and serene. It's relaxing. It's kind of like the music that you could meditate to, or something like that. Something that helps you. It's therapeutic. It gets you to sleep. Okay. Now, one interesting thing that you can do with Banon is southwest of Figaro, there's a forest there with the Chocobo Forest. And they don't expect you to be able to use a Chocobo with Banon. So the game glitches out with Banon's sprite when you're on a Chocobo if he's leading your party. Speaking of which, I do not want him leading my party. Let's have Terra leading the party here. Oh, wait a second. That wouldn't be a good idea. Crap. No, it doesn't matter who's leading your party, really. I just prefer to do it this way. Hey, we kicked your ass the last time, guys. You might want to just do what we say. How would a guy prove he's king, anyway, to someone else? You know? I mean, what? Bring all your guards with you? Or your crown or something? Well, we can't get in that way. Gotta find another way to get in there, but, you know, I should heal up. Not that I really need to, but it's there. I suppose I don't need the goggles anymore, but that's okay. Huh. Wonder if there's a way we can get back in there. Maybe there's a secret passage. There we go. Yeah, so far the enemies here are the same as before. Pretty weak. Yep, still got those guys trying to repossess my crossbow. I made my last payment on it, guys! Okay, here's where the new ones come in. I think. Yep, here we are. Rats! Rats! Yeah, they're all weak to fire, or at least the rats are. Okay. Those first-class guys are technically weak to poison, but I guess an auto crossbow with an Atlas armlet is good enough to get the job done. And those guys are wild rats. A little tougher, but with Edgar in our party, pretty easy to take care of them. What's going on here? That's weird. A magical security checkpoint. Wow. All right. Yeah, we gotta follow that glimmering light there. How many times have I done this over the years? Like 50 times? If you step away from the path, though, or the path that the light took, you can run into some pretty rare monsters. They can only be encountered in this room. So if you're trying to learn all the abilities for a certain feral character, you know, you'd want to meet up with them there. But I don't care. Let's see. What's down here? We didn't get the chance. Oh, this is where we were before. Right. Well, there's no enemies here, I don't think. Not in this part. Let's see what's back here. Oh, so this is where all the Moogles live. How's it going? Why is it that cute and furry creatures like Moogles or Yoshis, they only have one word in their language? You know? I mean, that always seems to happen. I don't get it, but anyway. Anyway, here we got another chest which contains a rune edge. But I do not want to get that right now because that one will actually contain a much better item later in the game. Most of the other chests that I've been telling you about, the items are better, but they're not critical. This one is, well, not critical, but more so than the other ones. So make sure you want to save that one for later. And all these chests here, they still contain the same stuff as before, but they will have better stuff much later in the game. So let's leave them alone. Yeah, now the enemies are the same as before, so. I wonder if you still get a game over if Bannon dies here. Never really thought about that. Okay, we made it. One thing I want to do before continuing on, since we're almost done with this scenario, remove that plumed hat, leather armor, and remove our relics. I suppose I don't really care about the goggles, but those items will carry over into other scenarios, even though it logically shouldn't, but come on, it's a Super Nintendo game. They don't have, enough room for multiple inventories. I don't think they've ever done that in a game. When you have split paths, do they ever have an RPG where they keep separate inventories and then they combine later or something like that? I've never seen that. But anyway, hooray! We made it. Oh, so his name's Arvis, huh? What, even though the Emperor, nearly burned your village to the ground or killed a bunch of your soldiers, you're not gonna do anything about it? You're kidding me, right, guys? I guess maybe they don't know who to trust or something. I don't get it. Well, it's their village. Why don't they just go? Yeah, they don't trust the girl with the green hair either, huh? Well, I guess we have no other choice, but now we have to choose another scenario. So let me just take a quick pause break, and then we'll move on with Locke's scenario. Okay, Locke, you're up. Oh, well, yeah. What, you think a thief can take on the whole Imperial army? I'm sorry, treasure hunter. Didn't mean to insult the man. Now, the one interesting thing, there's a little bug here. Nuts. But yeah, you can sort of walk through that soldier there. If you step onto the same tile as the soldier when he's walking down and you're walking up at the same time, you can get past him and get out of the city right away. And it really glitches out of the game. I'm not going to tell you how it glitches because that would spoil it a little bit, but just so you know, you can do that. But I'm not going to, but I do need to equip Locke with some good stuff. Okay, we're all set and ready to go. Let's just take a look at the equipment setup real quick. Basically, the best stuff I've got available. I left the mithril shield with Sabin there, so oh well, oops. And I've got the running shoes because I'm alone. Having haste would be really nice. And sprint shoes so I can get around a little faster. Let's see how the Widow Duncan is doing. Oh, there's another secret passage around here. Man, this game's got a lot of secret passages. There's a save point there that wasn't there before. I thought Final Fantasy V was the last one to have a lot of those really secret passages, but I guess I was wrong. I forgot. All these Final Fantasy games just kind of blend in together. Oh, we're not dressed as merchants, so we can't get through anymore, huh? The Empire tell you to guard that critical staircase? Okay, well, we can't get through the soldiers or those guys in the Magitech armor. Yeah, they're not very nice. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I'll rip your lungs out. So that doesn't get censored, but killing him will. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't need the motorcycle, just your clothes and your boots would be nice. Wow, your steal rate is terrible, Locke. I think it's something like 40% until we get a certain item later in the game. If only I had an item that could improve my chances of stealing. But I don't. Oh, God. There we go. We got a plumed hat if you missed that. But, yay! We stole his clothing! Ha ha ha! What is birthday suit anyway? I don't get that. I mean, what is it, like, I don't know, hiring a stripper for your birthday party or something? I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, now we can get through this house here. Not exactly a secret passage, but we'll take what we can get. It's a hard to get through passage, let's put it that way. Now, I could go through this passage over here, but let's not do that. Let's do this somewhat properly. Now, in order to get through, we need to get some soldier's clothes from that green guy up there, which I'll be doing next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.